name is Lance. I want to make sure that we're not on a marquee stage, and so I feel like first thing is to establish we're friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your mat. Welcome back to our oceanfront ish practice. Today, I'm here with my buddy Jonathan. Jonathan is helping us out, doing me a great favor by modeling for us here. Everybody, always grateful of those who do it, and there have been many that have done it many times. So, Jonathan's been coming to class for
7 years.
7 years now. He's put in his time, everybody. He's due for a good modeling session here. So thank you again for doing it. Welcome to your mat, everybody. We're gonna get started here in child's pose, please. So you come towards kneeling. Typically, big toes are towards each other and knees are wide to the edges of your mat. You just kind of sink your hips back. You allow your forehead to rest down if that's accessible in your body. You can either walk your hands forward or run them along your side body. As always, we personalize the practice. Close your eyes, and we will begin here together by exhaling everything out. Take an inhale here through your nose, fill up completely. And then exhale through your mouth, empty out completely. Once again, we're going to inhale through our nose nice and deep. Exhale through our mouth. And go one more. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. All right, now we're going to shift gears. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping our lips sealed, we'll breathe out through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale through your nose. Think about making it really deep. Feel it in the bottom of your lungs. And then really full, expanding at the top. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale. Navel draws up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. And then we just want to smooth this out, right? Deep, smooth inhales through your nose. Balance with slow, calming exhales through your nose. Very simple. Yet, as you know, this is the foundation of our meditation, everybody. This is what we're going to focus on throughout this entire practice here today. Right? The physicality will come second. Focus on your deep diaphragm breathing. Couple more right here, just to establish a smooth rhythmic pace. Now, I commend you for showing up to your mat here today, everybody. In doing so, you are essentially saying yes. And we always want more yes than no in our lives. So you're saying yes to vitality, to mental clarity and emotional sense of balance. You're saying yes. So thank yourself for that. And let's start to get her done, y'all. What do you say, huh? From here, we're just going to inhale. Come on up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then exhale, curl your toes, lift your knees, and send your hips up and back. Downward face and doggy. First dogger of your day, y'all. Maybe even longer. Maybe you're weak, huh? Pedal your feet out. Take some movement here. You know what to do. Your body, that sensation is starting to bubble to the surface. And we're just going to honor that. Beautiful, everybody. There we go. Jonathan's taking his heels back and forth. And by the way, this is Sir Lancelot, big Great Pyrenees. He's our guest star as well today. Now settle into your downward facing dog. Take your fingertips. I want you to spread them wide and then grip into the mat with your fingertips, the knuckles of your fingertips. Maybe you can press the middle of your palm flat to your mat. And in pressing down, can you lift your hips higher? Well, as you know, a little bend in your knees is going to help you do that. There we go. See, Jonathan, he's been coming for 7 years. He was a little nervous here, everybody, but he's doing this stuff perfect. Circle your shoulders around inwards. That would be triceps towards your cheekbones, chin to your chest. Take another deep breath in here. There you go, Jonathan. A slow, calming breath out from here. Bend your knees, look forward, and then step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So your feet end up being about hips width apart there. Aha. Bend your knees to your bellies on your thighs, your knees are on your chest. Drop your head down. And then if you'd like ragdoll pose, you're taking your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. You're just letting your biceps frame your ears. And you're feeling your way through this. Right? There's no prescribed amount for you to straighten your legs or bend your knees. It's all going to depend on you. But let's go about 3 more breaths here, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take an inhale here. Very good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Your knees are already bent. You might want to bend them a little bit more. Chin is to your chest. We're going to roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. There you go. Good. And as you come to standing, let's take our hands to heart center. Close your eyes once again. Inhale. Think about breathing your body taller. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe your body taller and then wider on the top of that breath. Keeping your lips sealed, draw your navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. Staying tall. Good. Again, thank yourself for being here, everybody. Challenge is going to look you in the face constantly, physically, mentally throughout this practice. Instead of looking away and essentially saying no, let's look right back at that challenge, whatever it is. Say yes, and at least attempt it. Breathe well, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Open your eyes, release your hands, palms facing forward here. On an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And a couple breaths. Bring your palms to face each other, your pinkies in even a little bit more. Go reach higher on your inhale. Use strength to go against gravity, create length. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lead to your right. Press your hips to the left. Breathe deep, everybody. We're doing our best, no more, no less, to create sensation and to breathe. All right? For a lot of us, we don't have to go too far to find sensation. But if you straighten your arms a little bit more, you might just increase it. Really good. Let's inhale, come back through center. Then just switch it up. Grab your right wrist with left hand. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips to La Jolla. Now, right shoulder will dial back slightly. Biceps with ears. You know, how much is enough sensation here? Our body is communicating that to us. We just need to listen. Let's go 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Maybe lean it back, stretch. Try to make it feel good. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Now, inhale, find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands above or below your knees. You want to flatten out your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. There you go, John. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. Shift forward. And let's lower, take it all the way down. All the way down to your mat. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down. Slide your hands back 2 inches. Inhale is cobra pose. So if you just straighten your arms, I want you to pick your hands up off the ground because there should be little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, release. Take your chest, your torso back down. And then we'll do it again. So inhale, if you're lifting That way, with little to no weight in your hands, you're going to feel the muscles in your lower back engaged. That's what we're looking for. Exhale, release. Take her back down. Let's just go one more. If you want to press a little bit, go for it. Inhale, lift up, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Breathe in here. Ooh, excellent. Exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. Let's inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. Or if you want to go to straight to plank, go for it. Curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees, send your hips up and back. Downward facing doggy. Good. Head dropping, hips high. That little bend, little knee bend is your friend. Nice, everybody. Saying yes in this first warm-up flow to taking your joints through just about the full range of motion. You're just increasing the overall circulation throughout our entire body, increasing the flow of oxygen and rich blood to your brain. Oh, sounds like this could be beneficial, everybody. Inhale, bend your knees some more. Look forward here, strong in your arms. End of your exhale, you could walk or lightly hop, both feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Now inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold and dive in deep. Empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Lead with your chest. Flow your torso all the way, hands to the sky. Grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Press your hips towards Mission Beach. Now we're just moving with that smooth meditative breathing. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach, hips to La Jolla. We're going to hit our spine in all different directions here, everybody. Inhale, come on, back through center. You might want to lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. Amazing. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control, just halfway down. You could drop to your knees. There you go, Jonathan. Inhales, upward facing dog. Feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sawi doggaroo. Now, Jonathan might not be the most flexible person in any given yoga class, but then you know what? Neither am I. Cobra, who's there? And it really doesn't matter, right? The flexibility will build to a certain degree. What you want to do is take your joints to the range of motion and hit everything from all different angles like we do in this practice. Cobra. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. Cheer. Cobra. Tucker. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, both feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Ride your breath on up. Reach your hands to the sky. There you go. Grab that left wrist. Exhale, leaning to your right. Ooh, ooh. Inhale, back up. Reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning towards Mission Beach, pressing your hips to La Jolla, lateral flexion and extension here, everybody. Inhale back through center, lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Beautiful. Exhale, fold, take it all the way down. I would bend my knees there. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Good. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, and then shoulders and hips move together. Exhale, lower halfway. Good, strong core there, Jonathan. Inhales, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. Again, maybe not the most flexible, and that doesn't matter. But he's fundamentally sound here. And we're talking about Jonathan, like when we're going from that high plank to low plank, he's keeping a strong core, so his shoulders and hips are moving together. His elbows are going straight back. Man, this guy must have had a good teacher at some point. Breathe, y'all. Give me 2 more deep breaths. And then 1 more flow on your own. Add, skip, whatever you want. You know the deal, y'all. I'll meet you right back here in downward facing dog. What do you want to do? I'm going there. Breathe really well. Saying yes to health, to well-being, a physical vitality that is just, hopefully you can feel through every cell of your being. The juice is worth the squeeze is what I'm trying to say here, y'all. The juice is worth the squeeze. Come on. Meeting you right back in dogger. Nice. Take an inhale here. And an exhale here. From here, let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend your left knee. Scorpion tail that leg. So that's going to mean your left heel, if you can, as you bend that knee, is going to come over and across towards your right shoulder. So you stack your hips. You go open hip here. And then circling it out kind of gets those snap, crackles, and pops out of there. If you want to flip your dog, if you're really open, you can do that. But we're breathing well. We're here for 5, 4. Very nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. All right. Inhale. Take her back through center. Left leg high to the sky. Straighten your leg. Flex your foot. And then walk your hands back towards your right foot. Oh, take your left leg parallel to the ground. We just do our best, no more, no less. Find a halfway lift here, a strong core. Chest pulls out and then arms open for airplane pose. Nice work, everybody. Now from here, without your left toes touching the ground, come to standing, pull your left knee up into your chest. And then from here, you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee, or take your hands to your hips and straighten your left leg out. 2, 3 breaths. Inhale, leg lifts a little bit higher on your inhale. Exhale, shoulders roll back, chest open, chest lifts. Really good. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work, brother. Last inhale, you could reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, back to airplane pose just for a moment here. Inhale. Option to extend your arms forward and reach. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Woo! Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, low lunge. Sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Help it along if you need. But get it so your knee is stacked above your ankle here. And then go ahead and begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. There we go. If you want those blocks there, Jonathan, they're right there for you. And again, blocks on a Saturday morning, getting into this hamstring, might be just what the doctor ordered. Now, settle in with your leg pretty straight. Pretty straight. Doesn't have to be completely straight. Inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And then exhale, just fold into your hamstring for a couple more breaths. And I do realize this is uncomfortable, right? There's a lot of stuckness here. We'll get through that. We'll breathe through that. We'll clear that out. You're doing yourself a huge service. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Rebend your front left knee. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. And inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Hands to the sky. There we go. Hips, shoulders square to the front of your mat. It's called a closed hip posture. If balance is the issue, take your feet a little bit wider. They should be about hips width apart to begin with. And then we inhale, reach higher. We're active and engaged. We're lifting out of our waistline. And exhale, we're sinking lower. There you go. Take one more inhale, reach high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. Now take your feet right down the center of your mat, right down the middle here. Left heel intersects the right arch of our foot. Yeah. It's a little heel toe adjustment. Maybe bend and straighten in and out of that front left leg. Uh-huh. That'll get those pops out of there as well. You straighten, kind of lean forward, and then take her back to center to where shoulders are stacked above hips, and then sink back into your warrior two. Back right leg is straight and strong. Steady gaze out over your left fingertips. Can you feel this one everywhere, huh? Let's give it a try. Inhale, breathe tall, and then wide, and stretch your arms away from each other. I think I just snorted, everybody. I think I just snorted. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths, everybody. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, everybody. Inhale. Great job, Jonathan. Exhale, sink into that left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Slide your right hand down the back of your right leg. Left knee is going to want to straighten and lean inward. Can you keep it bent? Can you keep it pointing straight forward? We're just going one more. Inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in here, yo. Exhale, awesome. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale the upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale your right leg, send it on up. Go ahead, bend your knee, stack your hip, scorpion tail it, circle it, do what feels right here, everybody. Once we get through this part, it's kind of like the dress rehearsal. Everything gets a little bit easier. All right, so let's keep breathing, stay the path. Continue to say yes. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, inward rotation, and then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee. Again, Jonathan, you can use those blocks if you want. But open your arms. If you'd like, come to fly. If for whatever reason you needed to keep both hands on the ground and you were just lifting your right leg like 6 inches off the ground and you were still a little challenged and could breathe deep, well, that would be perfect. You'd still be doing yoga. Without your right toes touching, come to standing. Pull your right knee up into your chest, either interlacing your fingers an inch or two below your knee or hands to hips, straighten your right leg out. You're doing beautiful. 3 breaths. Inhale, leg lifts higher, shoulders roll back. Exhale, firm in your left quadricep. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, nice work, John. Take an inhale, option to reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, back to airplane pose here. Inhale, now option to reach your hands forward. Create a little space. Woo! Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Nice work, everybody. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot all the way through to your hands. Help it along if you need. Okay, now we're bending and straightening in and out of your front right leg. Still kind of in this feeling out process. Settle in with your leg straightened to that perfect degree. Inhale, look up, right hip pulls back. Keep your leg as it is, and exhale, just fold into it, dive into it, breathe into it. Couple breaths. Nice work, buddy. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Steady your visual gaze, because if your eyes are wandering all over the place, your mind's going to do the same thing. Steady your breathing. You know that's the foundation of our meditation. Reach higher, lift out of your waistline. Feel that engagement. Exhale, sink lower. Very nice. Take another inhale to reach it high. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. Take it right down the center of your mat. Bend and straighten if you want, in and out of your front right leg. Good. And then settle in. Bend your right knee deeply. Steady your gaze out over your right fingertips. Inhale, breathe tall and then wide. I want you to expand from the inside out. Exhale, sink a little bit. Go 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now, Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of our left leg. Right knee, keep it stacked. Aim true. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lift up and away. Breathe in here now. Beautiful. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhales, upward facing dog. Heart coming through. Ooh, and then exhale. Send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Now, inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, you're going to walk, maybe lightly hop, both feet all the way between your hands. Heels and toes touch together. Take your inhale, halfway lift towards the top of your mat. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Now with your fingertips grazing the ground or around there, just bend your knees to around 90 degrees. If you can, squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs, but you make the practice work to you however that is. Weights in your heels, sink your hips an inch lower. Keep your knees bent just like that. We're going to go 1 breath. Inhale, lift your chest and reach your hands high. They call it the chair pose, Utkatasana. Big, beautiful breath in. Woo, and then exhale, release, forward fold. Forward fold, dive it on in. Let's do it, John. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen, shoulder blades. There you go. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward and lower, Chaturanga. Nice job, buddy. Inhale's upward facing. Heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her back up high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands for a low lunge. However you got to get there, help it out. Inhale, straighten your front left leg to that perfect place. Exhale, come right back into your low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Hands reach high to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2. Open wide, sink deep. Spread those wings. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Big, beautiful breath in. Nice work, brother. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Upward facing dog. Ooh, you're starting to work hard now, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your right leg. Breathe your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach and send her on up. Exhale, see if you can step through heel, ball, toe. Stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Ooh, the hamstring stretch. And then exhale, you're right back into your low lunge. Inhale, rise straight up and reach your hands to the heavens. Crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up. Second warrior, sink deep. Inhale, reversing warrior. Big with that breath, y'all. Awesome. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Woo! See, I think this, and moving through that flow, everybody, I think this is a bit easier than that, than the warm-up for this, or the dress rehearsal, rather. You're doing great. How you doing, John? All right? Looking good. Take an inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale your halfway lift, flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in, dive in, emptying out completely. Inhale back to your chair pose. You want to sink your hips really low, lift your chest and reach your hands to the heavens. And then exhale right back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale your halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower, chaturanga. Upward facing, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her up high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. The sensation tells you to stop. Exhale, right back into your low lunge. Remember, we're high in the ball of our right foot. Inhale is crescent pose, rise and reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Open wide, sink deep, spread those wings. Inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Ooh, na na na, y'all. Right side. You got right side on your own. Breathe well, my friends. It's knee to nose. Low lunge, hamstring stretch, and then crescent, second warrior, reversing. Nice work. Man. Jonathan woke up this morning and says, hey, I'll just wander on down. Maybe I'll mosey on through my yoga practice. And then he got sucked into this. He's working a little bit harder than he may have wanted to. But you're doing great, brother. Let's go one more flow, huh? Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between hands. Inhale your halfway lift, flat back, you lengthen out. Exhale, folding, diving in deep. Inhale, chair pose. Can you sink lower, reach higher, breathe in a little bit bigger. Exhale, release, Uttanasana, forward fold, empty it out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, everybody. Upwards is your inhale. Downward facing dog is your exhale. Keep saying yes, y'all. Inhale your left leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, you got knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead, maybe not, and it's all good. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her on up. Good, and the exhale, sweep her through. It's a low lunge. Inhale, straighten. Make that hamstring lengthen. Exhale, rebend your knee. Right back in. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Hands to the sky. This time, I'll tell you what. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, and then twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. There you go, brother. Oh, and Jonathan's taking a real wide stance here. Whatever you got to do, right? He's stable, though, ish. If you need to drop your back knee to the ground, you can do that. If your thumbs are way up by your right or left shoulder, rather, pick your whole torso up. I want you to create some space in between rib cage and thigh. Let's go 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, last two. Nice job, buddy. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. One more. Take an inhale. Woo, woo, y'all. Exhale. Release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. You can drop your back right knee to the ground. Heel to your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat. Those blocks will help you out there, Jonathan, if you'd like them. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, we can straighten our arms and lengthen our spine. Exhale, start to come down towards your forearms. And breathe. Saying yes, even when the discomfort bubbles up. And in a posture like this, especially for guys like myself, maybe guys just in general with tight hips, this is a tough one. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Hands under shoulders. Curl your back right toes under. Inhale, straighten your arms and lift your back right knee up. Exhale, walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs and parallel your feet. We call this one Prasarita Padottanasana. So feet are either parallel or, if you'd like, toes in a little bit and heels out. Now your head is dropping down heavy, head below your heart, breath flowing really deep and free. You might want to grab a hold of your legs somewhere, feet. You might not. I don't know, for a little bit more leverage to create some more sensation. But, not too many people wake up on a Saturday morning and say, hey, I'm going to go do hard things because I know I'm going to be better on the other side of that. You are one of those people. You say yes to hard things, knowing that you're going to be stronger, more balanced, better than before, having done that. Take another inhale. Exhale. All right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms and lengthen your spine. Exhale, open your arms. Give me those airplane wings, y'all. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your left toes out. Bend deep into your front left knee. Take an inhale. Start to reach forward here. Lengthen. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Forearm to thighs, all good. Maybe a block. But make it so your body can be narrow. We want to keep our right shoulder rolling back. We look really, really good, y'all. Now take your right hand and reach towards the ocean. Bicep by ear. There you go, brother. Really creating some length in your right side body, some strength in your 360 core. 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. 4. Ooh-wee, y'all. 3. 2. All right. Inhale, take her back up. Warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Shorten your stance a little bit. Turn your back right toes in a little bit. Triangle. Inhale, reach out, out, out. Keep all that length and then rotate left hand down, right hand high. Jonathan, again, you're doing great. Everybody, you're doing phenomenal. I just gave Jonathan a little adjustment. You should have seen the look on his face like, oh, okay. What part of my body is this going to dislocate? He was thinking. 5. Into a little balancing here, y'all. 4. We call it Ardha Chandrasana. If you have a block, maybe a water bottle. You want to take that for the ride? You go for it. 3.
I can balance.
Yeah. Oh, he's good, y'all. 2.
This one I can do it.
Inhale, bend your front left knee. Slide your left fingertips about a foot forward, and then lean into your front left leg. Take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. Ardha Chandrasana, your balancing half moon. Drive down your left heel, squeeze that quadricep. Your top right foot, you want to flex that foot and spiral your toes away from the ground so that your hips stack and your shoulders stack and they're facing La Jolla. This looks really good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more. Inhale here. Now bend your left knee a lot. Exhale your right hand down and meet your left. Bring your right knee into your nose. There you go. Set your right foot down next to your left. You're in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, your high push-up position. Now squeeze your legs together. And I want you to ground into your left hand and inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose or Vashisthasana. Now I have some wrist stuff here, everybody. So most of the time in this one, I have to drop down to my left forearm. But I can still lift my hips. So crescent shape your left side body. I had a student 5. I'll get back into that in a moment. Reach for the ocean. 4. Good, y'all. 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Release to plank pose. And then just take it to the other side. Ground into your right hand. Roll open to your left. Vashisthasana. And my friend Mark, who comes to class all the time, he said to me the other day, I see what you mean by crescent shape in that posture. The whole time I thought you were saying croissant shape. 5, keep your hips lifted. Reach for the ocean, y'all. 4, croissant doesn't sound bad right about now, y'all. 3, 2, inhale. Nice, exhale, release. And either move through your flow or just take her straight back to downward facing dog. All right. Keep breathing. Stay the path. Continue to say yes to yourself. Your physical health, your mental clarity, your emotional sense of balance. Keep saying yes. Inhale. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale. Knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale. Reach you high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, rise to crescent pose, hands reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean forward, twist to your right. Back knee to the ground is an option. Right, maybe having left hand to the ground and the inside of your right foot and reaching your right hand to the sky is an option. Whatever you got to do, try to get a little twist here. We're getting a real sweet twist back here, y'all. 3 breaths. Inhale. Finding length. Exhale, using leverage and strength. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Inhale. Woo, yo. Exhale, release to runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. That one's in the rear view, buddy. Nice job. You can drop your back knee to the ground. Lengthen out on your inhale. And then exhale, start to bend your elbows, come down. Whew. If you didn't say yes to challenge when it looks you in the face, you wouldn't get stronger, wouldn't build your confidence or competence in anything. So it's huge. One more breath here by you. Exhale. All right, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms. Curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel both of your feet. Now, option here, we haven't done much chest expansion or shoulder opening. So if you'd like to interlace your fingers at your lower back to do exactly that, That's an option. Whatever option you want to take. But we are taking a couple more breaths. Just to lengthen your hamstrings, and after a week of working hard like I know you've done, or maybe sitting at your desk for a few too many hours, you can feel those tight hamstrings. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. One more, inhale. Exhale it right. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, arms open wide. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your right toes out. There we go. Inhale, reach out, out, out. Keep that length. Exhale, rotate. You can go forearm to thigh. Left shoulder rolling back. Just breathing. Moving through that challenge, opportunity, or intensity with calmness, with balance, with that equanimity. 5, option for right hand up parallel. 4, eyes work, brother. 3, woo-wee. 2, inhale, take her up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Another little hamstring stretchy. Inhale, reach out, out, out. Let me see if I can dislocate his hip here, right? And then rotate. Right hand down, left hand high. Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Whew. Last little bit here, everybody. 5. Into balancing, Ardha Chandrasana in 4. Here we go, y'all. 3, 2, inhale, look down. Bend your front right knee. Slide your right fingertips a foot forward. Lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up parallel. There you go. Flexing your back left foot. Inwardly rotating your thigh. Externally rotating your thigh. Remember, hips want to stack here. Looks great, John. Beautiful, everybody. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Exhale. Left hand to the ground. Left knee in towards your nose. Yeah. Set your left foot down next to your right. Forward fold. Separate your feet hips width apart here. And either take Padangusthasana. That would be grabbing your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Or Padahastasana, that'd be sliding your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. Inhale, we look up and we lengthen out. And then exhale, fold, pull with your arms, let your elbows go out to the sides. Breathe. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Release that. Take an inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale. Plant your palms. Step to plank. Let's lower all the way down to our chest. If you can here, I'll tell you what. Keep it simple. Okay. He wants Dhanurasana. He wants floor bow. You can bend your right knee, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. You got it, buddy?
Got the right. Left is
There we go.
the left is the harder one.
And then grab your left foot or ankle with your left hand. I don't want to crank it too much. There we go.
No,
Exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your legs up and back. Legs kick up, kick back. Knees in towards each other. We lost the right one, everybody. We're going 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Lift. Woo. Good job. Exhale. Release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. I wasn't going to go with that posture, Jonathan. He was just going for it right from the beginning. he wanted that he wanted that back bend. All right. Bring your chin facing forward. Open your arms like airplane wings. Zip up your legs. We'll downshift. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. There we go, everybody. So although if you looked at this, you'd say, hey, it's not intense as the last posture, and that might be the truth, but you're still engaging the whole posterior chain here. This looks really awesome. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, we lift a little bit. Exhale, release. Right at your mat, gaze left. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, you go for it. Jonathan, check it out. You made it to half pigeon. We'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up high. Exhale, sweep her through. Half pigeon pose. Take it through, take it across. He, like myself, is what I would do is go to my back and take the supine version. Right ankle across your left, just above your knee. We were going left leg across. Left, switch. There we go. Thread the needle around your right leg, lay back, pull it in, and continue to breathe. So you could have woken up, went like, yeah, yoga, you know what, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it next week. That would be in effect saying no. Say no to yourself, to all the benefits that this practice gives you. But now that the intensity has subsided a bit, you're probably already pretty grateful that you made this decision to say yes. Body's feeling clean. Before we're done, your mind will be totally, totally serene. Thank yourself for that. Everybody walk our hands back out of this one. Plant your palms. Meet you back in downward facing dog. If you're on your back, John, and you're doing same thing the other side, you can just shake out your legs and switch it up. If you went back to your down dog, inhale right leg high. Exhale, sweep her through for your half pigeon pose. Right ankle across. Thread the needle, or excuse me, for your supine version, we'll thread the needle, lay back, pull it in, and breathe. I am extremely grateful to each and every one of you for tuning in, for showing up. Again, for my buddy John for helping us out here. This always does help me out. Being our model in the backyard. Ideally, you know, this won't happen past tomorrow. But taking it day by day, everybody. Waiting for that ruling. Been waiting over a month now, and I hope that's a good sign. I'm going to stay the path, just like you're doing here. A couple more breaths. All right, last dogger of your day, everybody. Last dogger of your day. Hips high, head dropping. Get some blood flow back into your legs. Nice. Take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front. Toes point straight up. I would bend my knees a bit. Root into your sit bones. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. And exhale, fold all the way down. Dive in deep. Let your back round, let your head drop down. Breathe. Whoo. Now, everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube Namaste Yoga yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. There's, God, so much yoga on there. Almost 1,000 videos. The meditations are great. Just added a new one last week, a 20-minute heart-brain coherence meditation. That is totally my favorite. So a lot of value there. Subscribe to the YouTube. The Venmo is at Namaste Yoga. I thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that we use. That's really the only thing that's allowed us to keep going while we've been dealing with this city. You know, we didn't want to shut class down, stop it for 10 months, and then say, hey, we're going to do this again. So I thank you for that. Thank you for honoring that donation-based Venmo system at Namaste Yoga. Thank you for your generosity there. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take her back up on your inhale, and then roll easily onto your back. And know that I'll give you everything I got every single time I'm leading you through class. Happy baby pose, buddy. We're almost there. He thought we were going straight to Shavasana. You should have seen the look of relief on his face. And then maybe a spinal twist to finish out, unless you want that extra time in the Shavasana, buddy. It's up to you. Spinal twist if you're choosing, or whatever you need. Twist and hit both sides evenly. Once you're evened out, back to center, unwind, pull both knees in. Very good. Exhale, release, and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Allow your toes to fall open, your palms to rest face up along your side body. Let's lay back, close our eyes, and together take a big inhale here through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Empty out, exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Good. Let your breath settle. Be natural. Let your body soften. Disengage. Let's close our eyes and for a few moments allow our mind to be still in our Shavasana. I'll guide us out in just a few moments here. over. You could just start to invite your breath in a little bit here, everybody. Take a little bit of movement if you would like. You've always got that option to maybe roll on your side. Just kind of like you're waking up in the morning, huh? And you've got the option as well to just make our way to seated. Everybody, I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Again, that Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's what helps keep the camera on. Thank you to my buddy John. He did phenomenal. Nice work, brother. We'll see y'all tomorrow for Easy Like Sunday Morning Flow. Subscribe, hit that like button. Namaste, everybody.